George Washington problem. Good, but not good enough.
George is leading his brave team across the Delaware River to stop these meanies on the other side who are going around scaring everybody.
Meanies!
Cat and I get to help George find his way across with this map.
It has pretty pictures.
The drawings on the map aren't there to be pretty, Cat. They show you where you are and where you need to go. See, right now we're here, near Plymouth Rock.
There it is!
We need to get to these signs that make the number 1776. If we go between the sevens, we'll reach the minis.
Huh, what's between mean?
To go between, don't go to the side, go straight through the middle and ride, ride, ride with the hey, Johnny, naughty, doodle ho.
Doodle ho.
The river may be wide, but don't be discouraged. Onward, team!
George can stand there leading all day, right?
My legs are getting really tired.
Mine too, but there's no place for us to sit. We've got a big problem. My legs are getting weak and wobbly and weaker and wobblier.
Ow.
That's it, you amazing cat!
Huh?
You found a log for us to sit on.
Uh-oh.
The boat may be tipping back, but don't lose hope. Onward, team!
With this heavy log in back, the ship is in balance.
And balance means...
When the weight's the same in the front and back, the boat lies flat and that's balance jack with the hey, Johnny, naughty, doodle ho.
Doodle ho. To balance the boat, we need to put something in the front that's as heavy as the log, like that piece of ice. The boat's right side is down.
And our backsides are down.
So, problem solved.
The problem is solved.
Johnny, naughty, doodle
Problem. Whoa!
The wind's blowing us away.
I know!
The wind may be strong, but so are we. Onward, team!
There are the numbers.
Hello, 1776.
We need to go between the sevens, George.
Between, team!
We're not going between the sevens. We're going past them.
Bye-bye, 1776. Can I get your number?
We need to go across the Delaware from this shore to this one. But we're not going across anymore. We're going this way, farther and farther from where we need to be. We've got a really big problem. And now the map says we're heading towards a...
Waterfall!
Row harder, team!
I don't want to go plunging down into the crashing water and smashing rocks.
Let's throw this rope around that cherry tree to stop the boat.
We missed.
We're going over the waterfall.
Onward! Ha-ha!
George Washington is so cool. The meanies are being mean. Ramon!
Hey, Peg. Hey, Cat. Hey, George Washington.
Hey, Ramon.
So you're helping to stop the meanies?
Are they still bothering others across the Delaware?
More than ever.
Meanies.
We need to cross the river.
And fast!
I'll pull back the branch like it's a boat.
I'll cut us loose so we can fly like an arrow. Pass me an axe, Ramon.
Sure, George.
They're like cool and cooler.
I know.
Good luck stopping the meanies.
Thanks, Ramon.
I do what I can.
Onward, team!
We need to get back to the sevens.
To the sevens!
Now go between them.
Between!
We're not going between. We're going totally the wrong way. Back past Plymouth Rock. Towards the wrong shore. Towards the bell that's about to be rung.
Talk about making a wrong turn.
Down a cobblestone street.
Ay-yo.
And heading straight for the house.
We may have gone a bit out of our way, but don't despair, team. We wound up in the home of the greatest flag maker in all the land. Betsy Ross.
George Washington, I finally finished a flag good enough for you and your brave team.
Doodle ho!
Cool flag, Betsy.
I like it.
We shall bear this flag proudly.
Cat?
Yeah?
Did you accidentally light the string, which leads to the cannon, which can shoot out a huge cannonball?
Yes.
We can't stop it!
Ah,
Thank you, Betsy Ross.
You're welcome, George Washington.
We're back out on the cobblestone. We're heading towards the shore.
We'll slide so well beside that bell just like we did before.
With our trusty map to guide us, a cap upon my hair.
We'll be riding with George Washington across the Delaware.
Fare thee well now, Betsy, Betsy, don't despair, for we're off to stop the meanies across the Delaware.
This boat has got a big round leak.
From cannon's mighty blast,
We're filling up with water.
let's patch this hole up fast.
This anvil's way too heavy.
This ice is too, oh why?
This boot is light.
It fits just right,
We're balanced.
and we're dry.
Fare thee well now, Betsy, Betsy, don't despair, for we're off to stop the meanies across the Delaware.
There's Plymouth Rock.
Turn that way.
Turn,
We're turning.
Hold on tight. Turn.
turn,
Pass one.
And 7.
Turn.
turn.
Each way.
Alright.
Sailing through the sevens.
And right between we passed.
See that cat?
We're almost at the other side at last.
Fare thee well now, Betsy, Betsy, don't despair, for there's nothing left to stop us. Except that iceberg there. Doodle-ho,
Iceberg? Is that on the map?
It must have just floated over.
turn, team. We may be stuck on a tree, but don't lose hope, team.
But we were so close to crossing the Delaware. We keep almost getting across the Delaware, but we never ever make it across the Delaware.
Peg, are you losing hope?
No, but I am totally freaking out. Cat and George Washington are right. I should count backwards from 5 to calm down. 5, 4, 3, 2.
Whoa.
That's it, you leaning genius.
Huh?
The reason we're balanced on the tree is because there's the same weight on both sides. But if we lean to one side, the boat won't be balanced anymore, and we'll fall back into the river.
Well, Johnny Manoni, that cat has a fine idea. Lean to the side, team.
George Washington thinks I'm fine.
So because we know about balance and using a map, we're about to make it across the Delaware.
With math, you can turn the world upside down. Ah! George Washington is so cool.
Onward, team.
We crossed the Delaware.
And look, meanies.
Stop. Stand. You two were scaring those squirrels. And you just stood there watching. I, George Washington, am very disappointed in you. Are you sorry? And we'll never do it again.
Way to go, George!
Turning meanies into niceys.
And so... Problem solved. The problem is solved. We solved the problem.
Everything is awesome.
Problem solved. We were blown by the wind, thrown by the signs, and stuck on the top of a tree. But we never lost hope, no, we never gave up. That would make boring TV. Thanks, Peg and Cat, for guiding us here. And my brave team as well, I must praise. Thanks, Betsy Ross, for this excellent flag. Thank you, meanies, for changing your ways. But I've one more thanks to deliver to that number in the river. Start with a 1 just like this one. Put a 6 over here at the end. Put 77 between them. And suddenly there's my old friend. 1776. 1776.
It's a chant.
It's a cheer.
It's his favorite year.
Yes, 1776. 17 is a snack of a number. 76 is a solid at least. But when you put them together, suddenly there's a whole feast. 1776. 1776.
It's a shout.
It's a cry.
I cannot tell a lie. I love 1776. 77, 16 makes me tired. 67, 71 is just blah. When you line them like this, I'm inspired. Everything's grand. Strike up the band. 1776.
Tastes like honey.
It's sweeter.
I'm one happy leader.
It is awesome.
It is gorgeous.
We're happy as George's with 1776.
Johnny, Johnny Doodle Triangles!
We're splashing in the bathroom.
In the tub.
At the sink.
On the floor.
Splashing, splashing, splashing some more.
Ahoy, mateys! I'm Peg, queen of the high seas, and this is my first mate, Cat.
How are ya?
We're on the pirate island, collecting precious treasure rocks.
Oh.
We're on a mission to gather 3 buckets of treasure rocks and bring them back to the boat.
Ooh. Heavy. Heavier. Heaviest.
Don't worry me, Hardy. I'll help. Piff.
Oh.
Nice hat, Cat.
If you like it, it's for sale. Get it? Sailboat.
Our treasure's sunk, so come help us dig up some more buried treasure online. Go to our totally rockin' website at pbskids.org. Till then, we're Peg and Cat, splashing some more.
The high noon problem.
It's a beautiful morning, a yippee-ki-yay kind of morning.
Did we mention it's morning?
Oh, the sun's a-rising.
Folks are getting dressed. The day's beginning in the wild, wild west.
I'm Peg. This here's my partner, Cat.
Howdy.
And we're going to that bar saloon for a tall, cool glass of orange juice.
Can't start my day without it.
Hey, bartender, how's about a couple cool glasses of...
Oh.
Looks like a wild buffalo's been through here.
Worse, it was Bad Jack.
Not the bad Jack.
That's the tickler in the west.
The same. Came through just now. Tickled me right in the belly button with his 6 feather. Whew. 1 feather, shaped like a 6.
Perfect for tickling.
Made me laugh so hard I spilled every drop of juice.
You got a pretty bad tickling.
Some folks got worse at the stagecoach.
We were passing through town the day before today.
Yesterday,
It was dark out.
it was night.
Bad Jack reached into our coach, tickled us so hard we laughed until we cried. Made our driver laugh so hard his tummy still hurts.
Can't drive a coach if you can't sit up. Oh.
Doesn't get worse than that.
Oh, it does. At the Mermaid Hotel.
He came around yesterday during breakfast.
It was morning.
Went right up to Widow Big Mouth, tickled her so hard she laughed until she cried, until she laughed. And on the way out, he tickled her little nephew.
Sweet little Richard.
He got banana all over his antenna.
Won't you help us? How can we help?
Bad Jack's coming back at high noon to face anyone brave enough to stand up to him in a showdown.
Whoever loses has to leave town for good.
Will you stand up to Bad Jack for us, Peg?
Defeat him in the showdown so he'll never come back.
Please? All right. I'll face Bad Jack in that showdown at high noon.
And I'll be by her side, just standing there.
Okay, Bad Jack. I'm ready for that showdown at noon.
Come out wherever you are.
Can anybody here tell time?
Nope, not one of us.
But I don't know when high noon is, so I have no idea when the showdown's gonna be. I've got a big problem.
There is one person in this town who can tell time. The town mailman, dentist, teacher, and chorus director who runs the general store. He's known far and wide as the Montana multitasker, but some just call him.
Ramon, we hate to bother you when you're running the general store and the post office, but we need to know. Is high noon in the morning when the day's just starting?
Oh, high noon's later than that. Open wide.
Is high noon late at night when everybody's sleeping?
It's not that late. High noon is smack dab in the middle of the day.
Ooh, why do they call it high noon?
Because at noon, the sun's high in the sky, not rising or setting.
And a wonder.
When the sun is high in the big, big sky, and lunch is rippling soon, that's high noon.
The sun's getting high in the sky now.
And my stomach's getting hungry for lunch.
Another thing that happens at noon is I ring the courthouse chimes. I'm the town bell ringer, too.
Now that we know when high noon is, we'll totally know when it's time to meet Bad Jack and do a show. Problem solved. The problem is...
Whoa, Peg. Peg. You're meeting Bad Jack for a showdown, not a show.
Isn't a showdown a contest to see who can do the best show?
A showdown with Bad Jack is a tickling match to see who's the best tickler.
But Bad Jack's the best tickler in the West. There's no way I can beat him, and the town won't be saved.
And Peg's belly will be tickled.
We've got a really big problem.
But Peg, didn't I hear that a while back?
No?
You were a pretty fast tickler yourself.
Peg wouldn't tickle a pickle, would you?
A long, long time ago, I tickle everywhere I go. Tickle tall folks, tickle short, tickle just for sport. Till one day I had enough, no more of this tickling stuff. Put my feather on a shelf, swore I'd tickle no one, not even myself.
But you'd be tickling to stop tickling.
Tickling to save a town.
Please? I'll need a second to think about it.
A second's a really short amount of time, Peg. It's like, go, stop.
I'll do it.
One last time to save the West from tickling, Peg will pick up a feather.
But which feather?
Huh?
When Bad Jack does his tickling wearing low boots, you need a short, quick feather, like this to tickle him.
Whoa.
But when he wears high boots, you need a long feather, like this, to reach up to his belly.
Whoa.
You can only bring one feather to a tickling match. But if you don't choose the right one, you don't stand a chance against Bad Jack.
So how do I choose?
You have to predict which boots he'll be wearing.
All right, we'll predict.
If you tell us what predict means.
Predict means make a careful guess of what's going to happen.
Ah.
Think about which boots Bad Jack has been wearing lately to figure which boots he likes better.
Thanks, Ramon.
I do what I can. Okay, class, take your seats and open wide.
Townspeople!
We need your help with our plans so daring. Predicting which boots Bad Jack will be wearing. We need to know which boots he wore when he did his tickling each time before.
When Bad Jack tickled us last night, he stood so tall, feared near his fright. Those tall boots raised him up so high.
You couldn't see the moon in the sky.
So last night he wore high boots.
Yesterday morning when he tickled these two, he wasn't tall at all.
That's true. I looked down and I could see 2 low boots as he tickled me.
That's one for the short boots.
He's tickled me 4 times in all. First time Jack's boots were small. Woo-hoo! The next 3 times Bad Jack came by, the boots he wore were high, high, high.
So that's 1 more low and 3 more highs. Count 'em up.
1, 2. 1, 2, 3, 4. So check the chart.
The charts don't lie.
Twice Jack wore low boots.
4 times high.
Although it's true we can't be sure, it seems to me he likes high more. So I predict high boots on his feet when at noon today we meet.
So this great big feather he'll be staring down when you raise it up to save the town.
The sun is high,
The moment's near,
and there's the bell.
the moment's here. The time for waiting and wondering and predicting is past.
It's high noon at last.
There's Bad Jack. He's got his 6th feather.
On his feet, he's wearing the tall boots.
Their prediction was right. Peg has the feather she needs to have a chance against Bad Jack.
I just know Peg will win now. Right, Auntie?
He's taken off one of his boots to stretch his little piggy.
Bad Jack's gonna have the showdown with just 1 boot on.
Who could have predicted this?
Is your big feather any use when he's standing like that?
We're about to find out. I am totally freaking out.
Bad Jack lost.
So by knowing when noon is and predicting, face Bad Jack in a showdown and won.
Math made the Wild West safe for belly buttons.
So, problem solved.
The problem is solved.
We solved the problem, so everything is awesome.
Problem solved.
as I go. I know just what I'll do tomorrow. I'll wake up with the sun, have my breakfast fun, then wash and dress and play. And then I'll strut so proud and sing out loud, it's the morning of my dilly-dally
He'll wake up with the sun,
day.
have his breakfast fun on the morning of his dilly-dally day.
When the sun is high in the big, big sky, I'll have lunch, then nap and play. Then I'll ride my bike and shout, I like this noontime of my dilly-dally
When the sun's up, oh, he'll lunch and love the noontime of his dilly-dally day.
When it's dark, I'll dine, brush my teeth till they shine, and then put my toys away. Into jammies, off to bed, sweet dreams will fill my head on the nighttime of my dilly-dally
He'll go to bed,
day.
dreams fill his head in the nighttime of his dilly-dally day.
But when the sun comes up the next morning, what then?
What then?
Will you dance and play?
In the dilly-dally way, and do it all over again.
Friends, go back to inviting everyone.
And we'll be back to stop you.
Using math, I predict. Nice sunset.
Okay, so I predict that you're about to laugh.
Am not?
Don't be so sure.
A feather, no!
You better run, you amazingly ticklish cat.
You totally missed me.
You totally laughed.
I predict we're about to sigh.
We're so predictable.
I know.